I think last episode I said that we would talk about onboarding, but what I want to talk about before onboarding is creating your first sales script. Now, I don't want this to get too scripty, okay? I've got my notes in front of me so that I can kind of stay on topic because I tend to get off topic. Man, I bet the first person I tried to sell lights to probably thought I was trying to read a ransom note or something. The price is what sold the job. It wasn't my ability to sell. But a sales script for you is what comes natural. I can give you the exact words that we use in a sales script from the beginning of when the lead comes in to the first phone call conversation to selling the job at the job site to the customer. I could walk you through exactly what I say to people, but that may not work for you. So let's figure out how to match your sales and your what you say, your script per se, with your personality. First off, let's focus on the bid sales script, okay? Hey, by the way, we're trying to share everything we know. No ads, no nothing. If you want to support the channel, if you just buy some lights from lawnandlight.com, we have good pricing. We're very competitive, and we have what I consider the best products on the market, which are mainly on. A lot of people may disagree with that, but I've used them for a long, long time and had a lot of great success with them. So that's how you can help us. Back to the show. Sales script. The first thing that I'll tell you about sales is empathy goes a long way. Making a quick assessment of who your customer is, the one right in front of you. I'm not talking about in general who your customer is. I'm talking about the one person right in front of you. Understanding who they are. So we almost have to be like a mentalist to do that. You're going to make your best guess before you walk up to the door. We're not judging people. We're trying to make an assessment so we can meet them where they're at. What kind of car do they drive? What kind of house do they live in? Is their yard like super neat and clean, or is it a little out of sorts? How does their landscaping look? Is it nice and clean and neat? Are there bushes trimmed, or are there a bunch of weeds in the flower bed? Windows, are the windows clean? Are there signs in the yard that say in support of such and such political, or my kid goes to this school, or my kid plays on this softball team or this baseball team? From that, let me give you a few scenarios. We're really thinking about this. It's very important. This is before we meet them, okay? And we're going to get to when we meet them in a second. If their yard is super tidy and their house is neat and there's no weeds in their beds and their plants are trimmed, I know that they take a lot of pride in their appearance and what things that they have been blessed with, they want to take care of. When I get to the sales part of the job, I may emphasize that we're going to take great care of your property. We're going to focus on the attributes of our business that are very professional and look very good. I'm walking up there. Now, I don't wear anything different than what I have on right now. I have on blue jeans, tennis shoes, and I'll have on just a t-shirt, but it has our logo on it, and our hat with our logo on it. So I don't walk up in a suit because that wouldn't match what I was trying to sell them. This is a blue collar deal, putting lights on houses. Like, we get after it. We're a little rough, but I can present myself well. I probably would shave my neck at least, might have some scruff on in my beard, and have a hat on. But I might have my shirt tucked in or half tucked. And then I'm gonna sell them on quality. And I'm gonna relate to them when I walk up and start talking to them. If they're in a nice house, but it's a little dirty, and they got a decent car, but it's, you can tell that they've been hauling 6 kids around in it. They don't really care about looking good. They're putting lights up for their family. That's the same person that might have a sign in their yard of where their kid goes to school. The idea of it looking good, the lights looking really good on their house, doesn't appeal to them as much as pleasing their family and taking care of their family and providing joy to their family. So those are the things I'm going to hit on. Now, as I knock on the door, the first thing that I always try to do is compliment them on something when they answer the door. Introduce, hi, I'm Shane. First off, be on time. In the bidding process, your bids are going to take 30 to 40 minutes each, anywhere 20 to 45 minutes, and if you get a talker, it may take longer. but we have to be respectful of the time that they want to give you. So I'm on time. You show up on time. If you say you're going to be there at 2, knock on the door at like 1:55 or 1:58 or right at 2 o'clock. Just don't be late. This is not one of those things that being early is on time. We've scheduled this. They're expecting you to be there at a certain time. They're probably busy because it's in the middle of the day. They might work from home or they might have come home on a lunch break. So if you're a little bit early, it's okay, but don't show up 30 minutes early. Knock on the door, meet them. Perfect. I'll give you an example. Last year I met a guy. He had some bright orange shoes on. I love like bright colored shoes. I'm going to notice it. Nice kicks, man. You could tell that he was into kicks. He's like, dude, thanks. And so then I complimented him on his yard. I said, man, your yard looks really awesome. What'd you do to get it here? And he told me in 4 or 5 minutes that it had not been awesome and he had worked really hard on it. So he was really excited about that it was coming around. So those are just key touch points on the sales. We haven't even talked about a script, right? This is like getting to know people 101. Looking outside of ourselves, most people cannot really put themselves in somebody else's shoes. And the reason that we would want to do that is to figure out what they want, not what we want. We want to sell a job, right? We want to put Christmas lights on somebody's house and make it look awesome. We want to make money. That's not what they want. They want Christmas lights on their house for some reason. The indicator is that you're there. They've called you. But we haven't necessarily got to the why yet, unless you picked it up on the phone call for the setup. We're getting to know them. All right, we're running out of time, and I don't want to miss stuff. I'm sure we'll talk about this more, but when you meet them, when I meet them, I'll just walk you through mine real quick. And don't miss this. It's getting to know them. My wife's name's Courtney. Did Courtney go over the process with you? Or do you remember? And if they say yes, I reiterate it really quick. We do this, 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 and this. We're going to make it look awesome. Blah, 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 this, this, this. If you have anything go out, we'll come take care of it within 24 hours. Call us. If you have a bulb out, I really want you to call me. I hammer that down. I really want you to call me. You're going to pay good money for this, and I want your lighting display to be perfect all season long. Okay? And we walk out. We look at the house, and they tell me what they think they want. I will then, and what you should do, is then kind of marry, well, think about budget, think about what's going to look good. Okay, we really don't need to do all 4 sides of the house. We can do these front 2 corners. You live on a corner. We really only need to do the front and the side. And then, okay, great, that sounds good. And then you ask them, or I would say in this situation, okay, if you'll give me 10 minutes, I'll work your quote up, and then I'll knock on your door, and we'll go over it. And you'll know today, what it's going to cost and if you want to do it or not. And that's it. And I put it together in our software, Jobber, which is awesome. We have an affiliate link below. If you want to sign up, I think you get a month or a couple months free. And show it to them when we go back to the door. Ask them if they want to go ahead and sign up, because that depends, that'll put them in the schedule the sooner they sign up. Or if they want to talk to their husband or wife about it, I'll hit the email button right in front of them, shake their hand, say it was super nice to meet you. I got to head out to the next one, but let us know if we can do anything for you, answer any more questions. And then we're out, just like we're out here. Remember, love God, love others, and let your work reflect that. We'll catch you on the next one.